Hey guys, welcome back to another Catan game. So blue had the first pick and they go with the best spot, the 9, 6, 10. And we get the second best spot with a 6, 4. I think we're going to be able to make it. I do like a good challenge. So we're going to go ahead and wait to settle on the 4 of ore. And then our 6 might become a weak spot, but we'll play with it. My next goal is to get on the 4 or the 6, 5, 11 if we can. So big 4 roll, big 8 roll. Waiting for another 6 and we'll city up. Okay, roll a 7. Takes our wheat, which sucks. But we can move it right back and put it on the 8. Another 7. Okay, we just got 2 cards stolen. They might be able to city up. Yup. There they go. 6 immediately pays off for them. We are waiting for a roll of our own. And let's go ahead and come up this way. And a single 8 gives us a settle. Now, hoping for a 7. They go ahead and buy a dev card. Need a quick 7. 9s are rolling for them. Again, really want to get on that spot before they do. So let's do that. Perfect. So now a 6 becomes free card. And again, the 9s are coming in. 10s are coming in as well. There we go. So at this point, probably going to city up the 6 spot over here with the 6 of wheat. They take that settled spot. Block for us has to be the 9 if we don't 7 out. Gets a road builder. Okay. They are... Actually, let's go ahead and buy a dev card. Big 8. We're going to move it off of us and block the 9. And I have a feeling 7 is going to roll. Watch. I knew it. Let's go ahead and block their 8. And wait for them to move it onto us. They don't. Big 9 and 10. Let's go ahead and buy another card, Road Builder. We can take Road long term, no doubt about it. 10 is coming in clutch. We have to get on that sheep port before he does. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets on there first. Yeah, you hate to see the 9s roll. They're up 2 dev cards. We don't have a knight. Let's just go ahead and port. No, I'll dump the wood if I have to. It's fine. Could see a mono coming now. Yup, mono on the 4 ore. I mean, can't beat that. Yeah, and we knew from the beginning it was a little bit tough, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and block their 9. Perfect. They don't have a knight. Big 10 roll. Let's go ahead and port this out for a wheat. And we're literally waiting for a freaking 6, which we don't get. Let's point our road this way. And let's take the settle over here. And again, 3 is rolling. 5 is rolling, but I haven't gotten my double wheat just yet. I know I can beat blue on road. No doubt about it. Goes ahead and buys it again. Like, what's going on? Look at that. 5s and 9s, 5s and 9s. Let's end this game right here and let's try to move on to the next one. Before we do, let's take a look at the die stats. 6 again did not provide. 5 was overrolling a ton. Could have been better, but if you lose it in the beginning, I mean, we were getting crushed in production. There was no doubt about it. 5 to 11, yeah. So let's move on to the next game. Alright, so it seems that red had the first pick and they went with the 9, 10, 5. We're going to do something a little crazy. And I'm going to go ahead and trying to think what would be better if... So they need wheat and they need brick, right? Let's go ahead and point down, and let's take this and point towards the right. Or actually, let's point towards the left so we can build onto the ore port and start processing that. And we're gonna have a lot of wheat that we need to process, but that's gonna be fine. So I had a feeling they would take that, which is fine. And they can go ahead and take the 3, 5, 4 as well. Gonna be fine with us. We should be able to crush them in ore wheat sheep setup. I think they're gonna be flooded with a lot of sheep, which could work in our favor because we can just mono that for the win. And we need to get the early cities on them, so they roll a 7, which is great. Buy a dev card, okay. And yeah, there we go. So that's another dev card for us, for them as well. Hate to see it. VPs are not good at all. I do not need them right now. Road builder is not bad. Wonder what cards they're getting at the moment. Another 11. Trying to think if road builder is worth it for us, or if we should. Ports for a brick. Interesting. We're gonna go ahead and city this spot up. So now 5's become a free card. Here's hoping for no 7s right now. Uses an aggressive knight. Interesting. Doesn't matter what the block is. Takes an ore. 3 roll. Goes for the settle. Nope. Buys a dev card. We need a 10, and I'll city up. Uses a road builder, that's fine. We still have settled spots up top and towards the right. Big 8 block. 11. And yeah, we are at the mercy of dev cards. So he's up 2 devs. We finally got our first knight. Big for us. You hate to see it. And actually that's good, because I just realized I can't steal just yet. Big 9 block. He has 3 sheep. So that's something I gotta keep in mind. He can mono for all of that. He decides not to do anything. Again, getting massive blocks. Need a 10. He's not gonna settle just yet. He has the brick. Looks like he didn't. Let's go ahead and move it off of us and place it over there. Rolls another 7. Okay. Breaks my dev card. That's very annoying. It's a 10. Could see a mono. I literally needed that wheat, which we don't get. It's a mono as well. He just needs to play something. He's over. He doesn't know what to play just yet. Gets a settle. And we are... That is the worst move possible. Freaking 3. 10. Need an 8 or a 6. 8 or a 6. Gets another mono. Okay. Decides to not do anything about it. Big 8. I need a 9 or a 10. Literally changes the game for me. 9 or 10, guys. We can do it. 9 or 10. Plays an aggressive knight. Blocks the 10. He might be playing a bit too aggressively. We need the 7s to come on our sides. So don't roll a 10. God, this game is going to be frustrating if a 10 were to roll now. We need a 7. Waiting for a 7. If not, I'm going to port. Okay. That's insane. And that is insane. 3 VPs. And if there's another 7, I swear to God, he rolls a 5. Doesn't get a city. Doesn't have the ore for it. Probably is going to port all of his sheep out for that. Nope, buys a dev. Literally need a 9. Buys 2 dev cards. And doesn't get a settle. Another 10 block. Okay. Another 10 block. Great. So we're never gonna see a 7. That's fine. Doesn't have a settled yet. There we go. Moves it off of us, blocks the 9. Watch the 9 roll. We get a wheat stolen from us. Okay, block the 5. Get a wood. Doesn't do much. Moves it off of us using a knight. He has army. Literally need a 9. There we go. Now we have a knight. 5 rolls. What's the point? Okay. Let's go ahead and use the knight off of us. Ports all that sheep out for a... Or another 4. Blocks the 8, 11, 6. Okay, so 3, 6, 8 cards blocked. 10 cards blocked. Go ahead and move it on to the 5. 6 rolls. Big 5, gonna do that. Get a knight. Another 5, that's good. So he buys a brick. 3, great. 6, great. Did I city up the wrong spot? There's a chance I might have. But not to mention the fact that we are absolutely just getting hammered on the 7s. So he's going to port all of that out for an ore. Buys a dev card. We're running out of dev cards too. He gets a knight. If he steals my only ore, we're going to quit right now. Okay, there we go. Gets another block. I'm so done. 10 rolls. Give me an 8 now. Give me an 8. Need to continue buying dev cards. Get a 6. We get a Year of Plenty. I may have to just use the Year of Plenty. Oh my god, another 7. Takes the 1 in 7 chance of a card. Okay, we're gonna quit right now. That's gonna be it. GG. Let's look at the dice stats. I mean, we should have had that game, but like those blocks were insane. God, that was such a frustrating game. We should have had that 21 cards blocked. Double mono right in the beginning, guys. I'm completely okay quitting games if like the dice stats are not going to work out. If like the dev cards are not going to work out for us. We should have had that game. We really should have had that game. And it's so frustrating when the numbers don't roll when you want them to roll. I'm looking at the 7s too. You know, it is just absolutely crazy. Lost by getting robbed. I got 10. He got 6. I only got 1. Crazy stuff. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, welcome back to another game. We are going to be playing 1v1. We had the first pick with the 695. A very classic fundamental pick. I think for the next pick, would love to get some form of brick and wood, but that's not going to happen. Instead, what I could do is take the 438, point towards the right, and get on a whole lot of wood and get on that 3-1. I just have to race him to that brick spot, and if I get to that brick spot, then we should be good. But he's gonna get there before us. That's fine. We can again utilize all the wood that we can get to port for stuff. Let's go ahead and try to get a dev card and a city out. And his ore we cheap's not going to be bad, but he doesn't have any wheat, I just realized. So that might come to hurt him, but let's see. And oh, you know what I just realized? Yeah, that brick port's going to be insane for him. Good for him. Let's go ahead and buy a dev... Well, want to buy a dev card out. Get a knight. Yeah, I may have picked a little bit too quickly. In hindsight, could I have gone with the 411 and stopped his game? Maybe. But I think we're still fine. I'm not feeling anything. He still has to port for wheat. He did. And as we need... What is it called? Oh, he steals our sheep. That's unfortunate. Blocks the 8, that's fine. And he should have a settle right about now. Perfect. We're going to move it off of us and block his 11. Get an ore. And take a city. And with that, we're going to wait for the right cards. He's going to probably port that out for a... Nope, he's going to go for the settle. The 6s and 8s are going to be massive for him, for sure. Let's port that out for a brick. And wait. Big 9. Waiting for a 6. Big 5. Big 8. Should I go ahead and buy a dev card? Let's go ahead and buy a dev card because an 8 is going to give us the cards that I need back. Okay, there we go. So I have another brick. So I need an 8 and a 6. There we go. 6 is good. Get another one of those. Need a knight at all times. Big 6. And he has to, again, do a lot of porting. Let's go ahead and move it off and block that 9. Get an ore. Big block. Let's go ahead and buy a dev card. He moves it off of us. And I'm going to block that 9 again. Although 4 is still a free card, but we're going to go ahead and block that 9. Get a sheep. Get a 3. No need to buy a dev card. Big 6. Big 5. Let's go ahead and get a road builder. Okay, that changes up the game. 8 changes up the game as well. And with the road builder, we'll settle on to this spot over here. And continue with the dev cards. Get a knight. Big 5. Big 5 again. Let's get 2 more knights. And now I don't necessarily feel threatened by the 9, so we can go ahead and block the 11s because they would be massive rolls. Uses a road builder to settle, which I don't... When did he buy that dev card? Or did he always have it? He's trying to go for road. We don't need road, so we're fine. Let's go ahead and move it off of us and block that 11. Steal his only ore. Let's go ahead and city this up. So now an 8 is a settle. 4 is a free card for him as well. There we go. So would not mind taking this settle first. And then with another 8, we can definitely take road. So gotta keep that in mind. He ports for an ore, buys a dev card. He can't settle at the moment. Big 9. Big 5. You really wish you had a mono at this point. I would probably port out the wheat for... Another dev card isn't bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Get a knight. And we'll still keep that 11 blocked. Even though I don't think we've actually gotten a block on the 11 yet. Probably want to city up the 9, 4, 6. Yup. Now big 8. Can I sneak something? Not quite. Buy a dev card to bring us under. Rolls a 7. Takes my brick, which sucks. Instead, I'm gonna now I'm gonna block the 9. Coming around this way, trying to take a settled spot away. Maybe. Let's go ahead and take that. Big 9 block. Let's go ahead and block the 11 now, and get a dev. So many knights. Big 8. Let's go ahead and block that 9. Perfect. So we should be able to sneak road like this and cut that off. And get a year of plenty. Big 10. Let's go ahead and just get 2 more dev cards out. VP and mono is good. I'll probably just mono for the brick. I don't think he has that much brick with 7 cards. Just go ahead and city that up. Let's just go ahead and use it right now. See if he has any. He has 2, so that is going to be the end of the game. 6-16. Die stats were not even at all. But to be fair, we had a pretty strong setup with the 9-6-5. And yeah, that's the one thing about 1v1s, is that they can definitely be swayed one direction over the other. But let me know what you think about this game. I'll see you guys in the next one.